Welcome back to another episode of Words With Nerdz.
I love how progressively David just keeps getting more drunk throughout these episodes this week.
It's a Triple S crew. It's me, Sundance Kid himself.
It's me, Cindy. Would you say?
It's me, Sinbad himself.
It's me, Sinbad himself, aka D Schnizzle Dizzle Wizzle himself. Slick Vic.
Bro, I can't.
The Rodriguez and Vince Casalid, aka Space Case.
Is that your new name, Vince
Maybe
Casalid?
it's the other
I
way
love
around.
it.
You just call me Vince Casalid because you've had too many whiskeys? Oh my God.
Who cares? We're on another episode and we're still sticking with the movie trailers. And what a surprise! It's Resident Evil. Welcome to Raccoon
What a
City.
surprise! It's Resident Evil.
And this one was Victor's pick.
Victor,
So
please take over. Victor,
Yeah, take
please.
it away.
Yeah,
Take the mic. Take the mic.
To give you a quick synopsis of the story, Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City actually takes place in 1992. In Raccoon City. It is following two storylines from the Resident Evil game franchise. One, which is Resident Evil 1, the Mansion, quote unquote, which a lot of Resident Evil fans call it, and Resident Evil, just the man, just the Mansion. And then Resident Evil 2, they are also following that storyline of being in Raccoon City, following Leon Kennedy and Claire Redfield and Jill Valentine. The trailer shows a lot of cool stuff. It has a very cool cast, not a well-known cast. Like these people, you've seen them in a bunch of different projects.
Who is it? Where are they from? Where have we seen them? I have questions.
Evan Jogan, you've probably recognized him more from a kid's show. What is it? Victorious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the dude from Victorious. He was in Zombieland too as the Namaste guy.
Yeah, his hair is the same. Yeah, it's actually funny. Tom Hooper, who a few of you, I actually didn't know he was in Game of Thrones. I only know him as number one from the Umbrella Academy. He's the big dude. He is playing one of my favorite characters, Albert Wesker.
So wow.
He's playing Wesker?
Yeah, which is weird because he doesn't look like Wesker.
No, none of them look like who they're supposed to look like.
I think Avon looks like him because he grew out his hair. You know what I mean? Do you know who Leon Kennedy is, Vince?
From Umbrella Academy and Game of Thrones?
No. From Resident Evil, the character we're talking about.
Oh no, this is a truly educational episode for me individually because I know nothing about Resident Evil.
So I'll go through a few more of the cast. Robbie Amell is playing one of the most important characters, Chris Redfield. You probably know him if you've watched the Flash show as one half of the original Firestorm. So Vince is saying no. Fair enough. DJ, I know you've seen the Flash, so you probably.
I know Robbie Amell from other projects too. Like he was on a show for the CW called The Tomorrow People, and that was a really good show.
Mm.
He was the babysitter. He was a really good actor.
But he's also he was in The Babysitter, but he's also the cousin of Stephen Amell, who plays Oliver Queen in Arrow. Another
Holy
CW
crap!
show.
I should have figured it out by the last name. The more well-known star is Hannah John Carmen. She's actually playing Jill Valentine. Probably Hannah. I can't pronounce the last name. It's Phantom.
Montana.
No, Hannah Montana. It's Phantom from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh,
it's that girl. Yeah, she's in this movie. She's like one of the bigger actresses in the movie.
Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost. Yeah, that's her. She's in it. It sounds like
he's the Phantom from Phantom and the Menace.
From Danny Phantom.
From
Danny
the Phantom at the opera.
Hey, you see
it's this? Mickey Rooney. It's Mickey Rooney, guys. He's alive.
This is us off the rails.
I can't. Oh, it looks like her arms are doing things.
Off the rails.
And then the last person, I can't pronounce her last name. Kaya Scodelauro. She's playing Claire Redfield. So it's a lot of unknown actors in the movie, period. There's only two well-known character actors that you'll recognize the moment you see them. One is actually pretty recognizable. Donald Logue. He actually plays he's in Gotham. He's Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, Donald Logue. Yeah, he's Commissioner whatever. He's like the other guy. He's also in he's in like season 4 of Walking Dead. He's in Sons of Anarchy too. He's the mayor for a while.
Grounded for Life.
He's in Grounded for Life.
Oh my
He's
god!
in Walking
yeah.
Dead as if you guys remember the claimed crew with Daryl for a while. He's like the leader of that pack.
Oh
Yeah,
man, I
and
didn't know
Donald
that.
Logue. Okay, cool.
And then the last one is Neil McDonough.
McDonough. Yeah.
McDonough, yeah, where you would recognize him from Captain America, or you'd recognize him from any other. He plays the stereotypical bad guy in every goddamn movie. He was in a movie with The Rock, Stand Tall. Yeah, I know. I'm
Walking Tall.
Or Walking Tall. Yeah,
Get it together.
Oh.
Get it together.
Yeah, he was the bad guy that fought him and Johnny Knoxville once upon a time.
Yeah.
He was also a weird connection. He was also Damien Dark in Arrow.
Yeah,
He was the main antagonist of season 4, which
isn't he in
Robbie
Fantastic
Amell.
Four? The original Fantastic Four? Is he?
Yeah, he's a
Doctor?
he's a soldier, like a random ass soldier.
I'm thinking of somebody else.
I'm
I don't know,
fact-checking
man.
that.
No, he's a.
I thought he was the dude from like Nip Tuck, and
He is, but he also
is.
played Buck Compton in Band of Brothers.
I don't know, man. I'll have to Google these guys, I guess.
He was also
You
in the
haven't seen
Sonic
Band
the
of Brothers?
Hedgehog movie.
What the fuck? What a weird. He's in Sonic the Hedgehog. He's the bad guy in all.
Neil McDonough is one of those guys that just like if they throw him a role, he's just like, yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it.
He's in Die Hard, Sonic the Hedgehog. He's the Green Teletubby.
He's in
in
Gossip
everything.
Girl. He's done a lot.
He is Gossip Girl. Yeah, I
He's
don't
in
know.
Angels in the Outfield.
He is the angel that's in the
my
outfield.
God. And speaking of angels and death, we'll talk about the trailer for a second. Like that.
He plays the outfield in Angels in Outfield in the outfield.
He plays one of the angels in the outfield. Yeah.
Oh my God! But I mean,
Shit, he was in Captain America. He
Yeah, I
was
told you.
Dum
This is-
Oh, dude, my bad.
he was in What If. He was in What If.
This
too.
is falling off the tracks so much. I'm sorry.
This is the best trailer review ever. We're just sitting here trying to figure out who one person is, and
what he's done in his career.
not one of us know who he is. Let's just.
No, I know who.
No, we're talking.
Is.
Yeah, we're not joking. We've talked about all the roles he's been in.
He's definitely in all of these roles. He was in X-Files, man.
Oh my God, he was. Hold on, wait. We're gonna go in a rabbit hole.
Come on, man.
Let's talk about this
Get
trailer.
through it.
We're sticking to the trailer. So, watching the trailer as a Resident Evil fan, I got really excited. I know David's probably excited as well about it. I'm trying to get him back on the rails right here, Drunky McDrunk. He was probably really excited about it. I wanted to ask a person who has openly admitted to me that he has not watched anything or played any of the games. He's only watched the ones with whatever the fuck her name was.
Mila Jovovich.
Mila Jovovich.
Put some respect on Mila Jovovich.
You don't know how to say Mila Jovovich.
Dude,
I can't say it.
On the set, someone took a photo that they said how to make a good Resident Evil movie, and on number 4 is don't include Mila Jovovich.
Yeah.
I was like,
no, I remember. So, like an episode or two ago, you included this trailer as a part of your first 10 topic. And DJ brought something up, which is I agree with 100%. If they were to include Mila Jovovich in this series, she would have stole the show. And people, so I think it's good that they removed her out of this and they finally have something without her because it's going to give new life to Resident Evil, which they need, to be honest.
Are you trying to make a pun here?
I don't know anything about Resident Evil, so I am making a pun.
It's about zombies, bro.
Oh, okay.
All right then. So that's your opinion. And then Mr. DJ, 4 bottles of whiskey down. What's your first initial thoughts on the trailer too? I wanted to ask. What are your initial thoughts on that?
I didn't like it. I think I'm sorry, dude, but like I've read the manga, I've read the books from various different authors. I've played the video games. I've sat through 3 of the movies, which I thought were all trash, and I love these video games. I grew up with these video games. I saw my dad play the original Resident Evil in 96. And come on, man. Like I think it's cool that they're sticking with the mansion and like the city. Like the story seems cool. but the casting just isn't there, dude. Like they made these characters specifically to look like a certain way. Like
Yeah.
whenever movies do things based off of video games, they always take their own liberties and they completely fuck it up. Like with the Uncharted trailer, Nathan Drake is like in his 30s. Are you telling me Tom Holland is in his 30s? Come on, fam. Like you're making this origin story just so you can market a young and talented actor. It's bullshit. Like stick to your source material. You can have certain liberties with a game, with like a game story, but like when you make it your own and you completely disregard things that not devout but like hardcore fans like myself and you look for in the games and know the games, and they just say nah, fuck that. Like you know where your money is coming from, which is the diehard people like me and Victor and like my cousins and my dad that want to see stuff like that. And I just feel like they were just like, man, fuck it, we'll just do what we think looks good. And also the CGI looks trash in the trailers.
I will say that, yeah.
That's pretty bad.
It looks terrible.
It looks yeah. They ruined the chance that they did with the first Resident Evil, which like the first Resident Evil, they did a lot of practical effects. A lot of that was all practical. And just something about the CGI really seeing the scenario, the area was awesome. Look like Raccoon City, but then I will say that I'm going to ask Vince a question.
I've got a quick question. Why Raccoon City? Can you explain why it's called Raccoon City? Is it
fun fact discovered on a site of 1,000 raccoons, Raccoon City? It's just the name. It's just a silly little name. The reason why they picked it though is because it's so close to the mansion site that Resident Evil 1 takes place in. And because of all the happenings at the mansion, from hikers disappearing to people disappearing to people
Arclay Mountains,
Arclay Mountains, people reporting seeing like monsters. Like they're like, we've seen monsters like giant snakes, and we see dogs that are missing parts of their bodies. Because of that, the special task force goes out there, and that's what brings the story into Resident Evil 2. Into Raccoon City, because Raccoon City has the STARS unit. I
feel like they're getting kind of desperate with the Resident Evil franchise. They progressively keep getting worse. I watched the first 3, and then I watched the 4th one. Which one's in Las Vegas?
That's like in the desert or something.
Is it
like
the 4th one?
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, they just keep getting worse. And now, like, I feel like they're like white people when they take a picture, and they're always like, "All right, now let's do a silly one," you know? Like now they're just being goofy. Like, what is Raccoon City? Why the casting is all over the place in this? Like, it's such a weird. You got this dude from Disney Channel in this now who doesn't look anything like his character. Kind of going back to what DJ was saying, like it's just such a weird take on the original content.
So I'll say this as the counter argument, because you guys, I actually really like it. So to the casting,
sorry to shit on your pick.
No, I picked it and I like it because I'm a diehard fan. I want it to be successful, and I also, as weird as it is, I like the actors and their body of work that they've done so far. Like they're all very talented, and they haven't done too much that they're like, they haven't done the things that push them into superstardom. So they still have that kind of thing where they can't phone it in like Bruce Willis or Kevin Smith. Like they have to prove themselves. So I can tell, like, even watching the trailers, I'm like, these guys they're raw talent. And I like seeing that. I do mind the liberties taken with how they look. I will say that Leon Kennedy's always been like a certain way to my head, like Chris Redfield, the same thing. So it's kind of, I'm going to try to look past it to enjoy it. And I don't know. I like the idea of the movie. So that's why I enjoyed the trailer. Watching the trailer, I fucking loved it. And they're like, it's one of those things where like, I understand why David hates it. I understand why you don't have much faith in it. I'll
check it out.
It's one of those movies where you have to check it out just to be like, all right, it kind of sucked. All right. It was better than I thought. I will say it's probably going to feel very rushed.
When does it come out, and where can we watch it?
It's coming out November. It's
Oh, so soon.
Yeah, like the end of November. Yeah.
22nd, I think it said.
Is it on Netflix?
No, it's like a movie theater. It's a
It'll
theatrical
be in
release.
theaters.
Oh, it's a theater thing. Okay, sorry.
I
I thought it was a series for some reason.
So it was originally pitched to Netflix as a series. So that's why when the trailer came out, it was like,
okay.
Would have done so much better.
It would have done a lot better. I will say this because we're talking into the.
We could have done multiple seasons.
Even, dude, if you told me you were going to make a Resident Evil show with these kids, and you're doing the first season is the mansion, is literally like a special ops team going to the forest, a mansion in area, and then one of the teams goes missing, and then the other team's like, we have to find them. And encountering the craziest shit, from a giant snake to like a deformed little girl that's been mutated to where you can't kill her, really. I would have been like, that's awesome. And then the second one following, like, the big thing with Claire Redfield, which is what I'm going to be upset if they don't somehow shine something on it. She has PTSD. Her and another survivor have PTSD because of the whole thing that happened in the mansion. They know, we've seen dead bodies come back to life. We've seen all this stuff. So I'm just hoping they somehow touch on this stuff. It would have been a great series. If they did it like that, I'll gladly admit that would be a great series, but I'm still hopeful for the movie. The trailer got me hyped. I like, dude, Liquor and what is it, Cerberus? I love those fucking things from the games. They terrified the shit out of me.
If it was a Netflix series, I just want to say they probably could have gotten a good 7 or 8 seasons out of it. Mansion Incident, City,
Nemesis,
Jill, Nemesis, Veronica, Code Veronica, Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, they could have. Oh, it could have been so good. I didn't know that it could have been a series. That's so terrible. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, I don't know why big franchises like this, especially video game stuff that has just endless content, why they keep doing movies, right? Like, why at this point you can get away with doing a TV series and having way more content, having the story way more fleshed out, because you have more time to develop that and to make it seem more natural with the story, instead of just trying to shove everything into an hour and a half, 2 hour movie.
More often than not, yeah, money. It's more often than not money. Like, studios, they take very little input from like people who are developing the games or people who are developing these franchises, and they're just like, let's put everything cool into the one fucking movie and see if people like it. And if, you know, we get enough turnout, we can make a second one. They don't want to make something that's like a lasting piece. They want to make something that's like, you know what, we paid $20 million to make this. We paid $30 million to make this. We made $120 back, so we made our money. Let's try to, you know, that's their bottom dollar, which is terrible, because if they made a series of this, even fucking Overwatch, if they made Uncharted, all right, honorable mention here, Uncharted, that trailer, I thought it looked like shit. I'm like, oh damn, Tom Holland's about to make a bad movie. That's fucking awesome. Like,
I'm excited for it. I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, it looks terrible. Yeah, Nathan.
You're a shit person,
bro. He's like
rude.
If you told me Tom Hiddleston was going to play the lead, I would have been like, that makes a little more sense to me. You need to get a guy.
I mean, they completely redid Sully, so
yeah, it makes no sense.
After that,
yeah, I heard about that.
All bets are off.
I'm gonna play.
Long story short, any video game fucking movie, we could sit here and just rip it apart, even the trailer for like 20 minutes, which
does seem to be a tough thing to tackle, right? I feel like a lot of video games turned movies don't really do too well usually.
I'm gonna play some Resident Evil, and I'm just gonna try and imagine that this is gonna be what comes out. Probably not.
I'm not going to play Resident Evil. I'm going to get, as soon as we're done with this, which will be done now because this will be tore into, I'm going to watch Cowboy Bebop, the animated show, because the trailers, talking about trailers now, that trailer that they had for the second trailer got me so fucking hyped. Got me so hyped.
I'm going to watch World Series.
Have fun. The Sox, right? Are you still rooting for them?
The Sox.
The red ones?
Hell, you talking about? You clearly don't watch baseball.
Hell no.
Anyways, we're off
my
topic.
wall behind me is just full of baseball shit, right?
We're off topic. Look, lady wants nothing to do with it anymore. She said, "Go to bed."
No problem. But DJ, can you take us out?
Yeah, I sure can. This is the Triple S crew, and as always, we are having such a blast doing this. But I'm too drunk. Vince wants to watch the World Series, and Victor's probably just going to fall asleep at his desk. So, on that note, guys, thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for always supporting us. As always, it is me, Sundance Kid himself, Slick Vic, and Space Case, and we are signing off. See you soon, Space Cowboys.